it was a whirlwind. I'm not going to stop. I'm just like in every little pocket of time, I was just sharing and sharing and sharing. And I would love to hear some of the wins that you have. And I know
It was a whirlwind.
Frida.
I am not going to stop.
Sorry,
Mari, in every little pocket of time, I was just sharing and sharing.
Perfect. Okay, we're good. All right. So sorry about that, the feedback. Go ahead, Mari, take it away.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, I was just sharing that coming off of Dallas, tons of momentum. This product is just taking us to the next level. It's such a breakthrough product. I'm so excited about it. I know we are all so excited about it. So I would love to hear some wins. I know that Frida, I know that you had some big things going on this weekend. I would love to hear. Are you on here? I can't see if you are or not.
Yes, I'm on.
Yes, there you are. There you are.
I just
Absolutely.
got off of another Zoom enrolling someone else. And oh, yes, momentum. It's crazy. Guys, let's talk about just social media for a minute. It's not one post every now and then. It's 5 or 6 or 7 posts a day, or more. Put it out there. Some people are saying, well, I don't know how to post. I don't know how to post. Well, here's what you do. Go pick somebody else's. Go take one of mine and say, my friend Frida or my friend Adrian. Look at this. And it's so simple, guys. Just keep it out there. Don't think you can do it once. You got to do it. As a matter of fact, on Saturday, we were doing like 8 posts, almost one every hour. So thank you for asking me to share.
Absolutely. Awesome. 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 Does anybody else have anything else that they want to share?
I'd like to share. I'm Janine in Ocala. Frida is my mentor and leader. So, yes, I have been sharing a lot on social media, but I also had a retail customer that became a brand ambassador. I now have an inactive brand ambassador that wants to become active again and get in on this. So, and I have been sharing, daily multiple times a day, like every hour, if not more. Um, so people are responding, people are interested, they're asking questions, they're taking a look. And sometimes you do need to push it a little, call them. Why are you hesitating? Is there more information? What do you need to know to move forward with this? But yeah, you got to be a busy bee on this one and get them going. I have somebody that's on vacation and she's like, I know I'm getting all your stuff and I want to do this, but I have to wait till I get back. And I'm like, why? You have the internet. Let's do this.
Yeah. Absolutely. We just have to keep moving forward. I know that Kenyon has something that he wants to share. Go ahead, Kenyon.
So I've been posting on social media.
Yeah.
I signed up a lady. She just out of the blue wanted to try the product, signed her up out of Colorado Springs, got on the phone with another lady out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So people are looking. They're tired of their insurance canceling them. They're tired of paying high prices. They're tired of being sick. They're just sick and tired of being tired, I think. And I mean, I'm making contacts with people, and I got 3 or 4 conversations going on a day with different people. Yeah, you're not going to get them all, but it's happening with these are just strange people, not including all the people that we know. So we just got to keep moving. My order will be here tomorrow. I'm so excited. My bottle ran out that I got it, and I'm down 5 pounds from this product, and I'm just excited because I know where it's headed, and I wasn't even using it right because I didn't have enough. I did it sparingly.
Okay.
So
Very
I'm excited.
good.
Let's just
We're
rock
all
and
so
roll.
excited. We're all so excited. We're building this momentum together, right? We have such belief in these products because Dr. Dan is just our genius. We're so blessed and honored to have him. Daniel has belief in this company. Obviously, we are sharing that belief as well, and we are just running with it. Caroline, you had something to share?
Yeah, so actually I have 5 people I need to enroll, which I I have all their applications. And what's interesting is I took Cindy Maddox,
Mm-hmm.
her images of her ankles, And people, that's when people said, I'm in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing belly to belly, I'm talking to people. I am sharing on Facebook, but I know my strategy is in person and people are enrolling. So thank you, Cindy. I don't know if she's on, but if it wasn't for her, I mean, that's a big testimonial. We need stories, and that's the one I keep in my toolbox.
Absolutely. I've been doing the same thing. This call today too is about belief and belief in yourself. And if you don't have that belief in yourself, you share someone else's story, right? Where's that belief coming from? Our leaders believe in us. We have to get out of our comfort zone. We're going to share any way that we possibly can, whether that's posting, whether that's, we're not posting and praying though, right? We're not doing that, but we're sharing someone else's story. I know I've had a lot of success over the past week on some posts, people that they're watching. Here comes Cindy. She's coming into the meeting room right now. So that's great. I'm sure she'll be able to share her story too, but I know that we are sharing Cindy's story. I've been posting personally. People have been reaching out. They are watching. Any little thing that you put out there, I've been sending out a lot of like all the happy birthdays on Facebook, getting that engaged. I've been engaged on social media myself personally, really just trying to get out there and building those conversations, right? So when you send a message out, then they're like, oh, let me see what's going on with her. And so they get onto the page and then they start a conversation and it's been fabulous. And we're also sharing Dr. Dan's video. I hope that everyone's doing that as well. I know that I'm sharing that constantly, getting that conversation rolling. Does anybody else want to share before we go into more of the belief?
Good morning. This is Cindy.
Yes, Cindy, thank you so much for sharing your story with the world.
I believe, girlfriend.
Yes.
I believe I've never seen anything like this in the industry in my life in 47 plus years. I literally, you guys, I mean, we added over 47 new people to our team in the last not even 48 hours. And by the time I had posted last night and posted again this morning, we had 11 new people that were ready to join. We're really super close. I'm letting you all know that 3-star elite will be probably done before Friday, if not sooner. And it's because you guys were all helping each other. All of you guys that are posting and we're able to grab what you're getting out there. Sometimes in the old days, people would get really angry because they said, well, I did all the work. I paid for all that work. And I said, listen, okay. I said, I'm going to have the most famous feet in town. I guarantee you. And I said, you guys, and this morning when I took a picture again, I wanted to share with you, not only was it my feet, and not all of you know my whole story, but the biggest thing is that I'm not using my cane. I don't have my hip joint dropping out like it was doing before the conference, before I got my drops. My right shoulder that was completely dislocated years and years ago, I've not had, I literally was able to raise it over my head. Now, these are my stories, you guys, but I'm telling you, when you give that little box of hope out to anybody and everybody that's watching you, I had more people call me this morning and say, Cindy, texting me, Cindy, I'm a waitress. Cindy, I'm old. Cindy, do you really think this can help me? I said, we're all different, but I'm telling you, I said, basically, I said, God kind of made us all the same. I said, all my working parts are your working parts. We just want them all to work together. It has been the ride of my life. And I'm telling you guys, help your downline, help your teams to reach down to teach one as fast as they can, because I guarantee you there's not one person, no matter where you're at right now today, that could not be at the next level within 24 hours or more. I don't care if you're going to 3-star. I don't care if you're going to 3-star elite. It doesn't matter. You just lock arms and you just go for the ride.
Absolutely. If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what's going to fire you up today, honestly. Like that's just, oh my gosh, Cindy, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you for being so vulnerable and and just getting that word out, because we are here to to just expand and grow. And we're doing that through each other and through our belief and through the belief of these products and through the belief of this company. We are just building all this momentum. I'm so, so excited. I know Nicole had your hand up. You want to share something too?
Oh, I think I was applauding and cheering and clapping, and I'm so excited for the rank advancements. And
Yes.
like, you guys are firing me up. Like, I literally have like a whole little notepad of like everything I need to do like right now. But honestly, I'm just really excited. And I'm excited for the momentum for everyone. I think, Daniel just did it right by the fact of like launching this product, so quickly. They said that Dr. Dan was like looking to get it out in March. And this just brought like a whole community, a whole new breath of life to all of us. And I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled what we're doing here. So yeah, I just love the share. So I'm just cheering everybody on and
Okay.
excited. I would
I,
say
for, I forgot
ahead.
one thing. I forgot one thing, you guys. We have the Love Connection right now, you guys. I'm telling you, for every third $200 order you get out there, $25 should go to our Love Connection for Daniel Piku. If we together can make sure that we continue to support that charity, and when you're sharing with somebody and saying, oh, by the way, today my $25 gift that I'm going to earn off of this is going to go to our Love Connection, and then you send them the link to that, I'm going to tell you what, you guys, you're going to have more people telling you yes than you will ever have telling you no. Because if you share your heart with them and the heart of this man, what he's trying to do for our world as we know it, we all have to start giving a little bit more. And if we give to the charity of our choice, and we start with the Love Connection, you guys can make some beautiful posters and things like that that you can get out there and share today. And I guarantee you, the people that are sitting on the fence are going to fall off. Humpty Dumpty is here, you guys. Humpty Dumpty is here.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. This is so, so, so exciting. It has completely reignited our business, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but there was a time very recently where I said to my leaders, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. And I said to myself, and this is my own personal story, where am I going to find that belief? Where am I going to I'm going to change. I want to rank up. How is that going to happen? I want to meet new people. How is that going to happen? It starts with me, right? And so I really took a hard look at myself, and I took a hard look at what needs to change. And I had to get out of my house. That was like my big thing. Get out of your comfort zone, right? We expand when we get out of our comfort zone and we make a change. And so that's what I had to do. I joined a new gym. I said, how am I going to meet new people? I'm a fitness instructor. I have been since I'm 18 years old. That's my wheelhouse. And so I joined this place where there is workspaces. It's a sauna. There's places where I have the opportunity to really meet people. There's a cafe there. And I said, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. I have to do something different. I have to do something new. I have to make a change. And so I got out of that comfort zone. I joined the gym. I have met so many amazing people, and I'm able to have conversations every day. There's a sauna there where I go to my class. I make a little connection. I hear people talking about this or that, or I need more energy. Oh, I'm going to talk to that one. So it's very intentional. And then I'll say, hey, I'm going to the sauna after. I don't know if you want to, if you're planning on doing that, or just starting conversations with people. And it's really expanded everything for me. So again, it goes back to nothing changes if nothing changes. I found that belief through my leaders. I found that belief in myself. And then I continue these conversations, and it's made it so much easier, especially for this product. Now that we're just going into like these big conversations, and we're just going ahead and we're sharing everything that we have here at 3. It's very, very exciting. So does anybody else want to share about what they're doing to kind of get out of their comfort zone so that we can grow and we can, get that belief in ourselves? Because when we have that belief in ourselves, we build confidence, and then the conversations start to happen a little bit easier. And I also want to hear what you're all doing for your team. Like, what are you doing? I'm going to share what I'm doing with my team every day. That's like building, again, that confidence. I have belief in my team, by showing them that I'm loving on them and I'm, connecting with them and I'm sharing with them like what, going through what they need to do every single day. They're watching what I'm doing, and that's how we build and that's how we grow when we're building this momentum. So does anybody else, Caroline, you wanted to share? But you are muted.
Sorry about that. Have to find the darn button. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm finally loving on my people. I always was expecting them to do everything and, try, even if I send them the link, they would never get on the calls. So now what I'm doing is I'm sitting down with them one-on-one and helping them and to help them grow. And that's what I'm finding. If you just take them and do a link to them, they won't do it. So I'm guiding them, I'm helping them, but I do want them to do it on their own. So I'm watching them. I'm not doing the work for them. I'm saying, you get on the computer, this is how you do it, you do it. And so that's how I'm doing it. And then also, I get out of my comfort zone. I also belong now to a church. I don't go to church, right? But it's a lot of fun. I'm meeting a lot of new people. And, and I like to hear what Craig one time told me. He says, drop your cards down on the floor. They'll get it. So anyway, that's out of my comfort zone, but I am starting to meet new people and I'm just going with the flow. I'm trying to ride the wave.
We are riding the wave. That is for sure. Absolutely. And every step that we take is just getting us closer and closer to our goal, right? It's like waking up in the morning and saying to yourself, what am I going to do today to move my business forward? You do have to step out of your comfort zone. You do have to, do something that's going to make you uncomfortable. That's the way we grow. That's the way we stretch. And so I'm glad to hear you say that. Someone else had their hand up. Oh, Frida, go ahead.
I think we have a 3-star Joanne who's on this morning. And if Joanne doesn't mind, I would like for her to share what she did to ignite her team.
Absolutely. Go right ahead, Joanne.
Joanne, you'll have to unmute, my friend.
Yes, please unmute.
Okay, so butt in when you can, Joanne. I will tell your story for you. I know you're probably at work. So we met with Joanne and said, Joanne, we want you to personally call every person on your team. She said, what? I said, yes, every person on your team. She did. She spent 4 hours calling and talking with every person on her team. And it is amazing what has happened in the last 12 hours, basically, for her. She spent the entire day. She reached out and she touched each one with a phone call. So.
Wow. And that's what it is, right? It's reaching out, making those reach outs. It is, I know for myself when I was so guys, I planned this vacation with my family. The only time that we're together, since about 4 years ago, my son was a Marine and went off and did his service, and this is our first vacation back. We get this amazing product, and now I'm poolside with my family. I'm telling you, every minute I got, I'm just like, on that phone, calling people, sending voice messages, getting it out there. It was almost like I was forced to do it because I didn't have a lot of time. So it just like made me just go, 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 go. I encourage you, any little nook and cranny that you have in your day, reach out to those people. If there's somebody that's tugging on your heart, that's happening for a reason. Don't even think about it. I like the Mel Robbins 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You just count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You pick up that phone. You make that, you make that, you do that action. What is that action going to be? Because we get stuck, and then the way that we get out of that is through action, right? And so you have to take that step. So what is that step for you? Is that a post? Is that, we're not posting and praying, right? But is that a post? is that picking up the phone, is maybe it's a voice message, right? I sent out a lot of voice messages because I didn't have a lot of time and I wanted to get it out as quickly as I could. So I encourage you to do that. We are just like riding this wave right now. It is so, so, so exciting. I am just I'm just so excited. So yeah,
Hello again. Hello again. Hello again. This is me, Cindy.
Yes, it's me.
Okay,
Me.
you
Go ahead,
guys.
Cindy.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're so good. We want to hear from you.
Okay.
Go.
So one of the things that you were talking about teamwork, okay? Every
Yes.
one of you guys should know your top 20. And if you don't have a top 20 yet, you better find your top 20. Find your top 20. Who are they? Where are they? What do they need? How many $200 specials do they have to move in order to get to the next level? If you understand network marketing like I do, I'm dyslexic and ADD, and you understand it's a numbers game, okay? And you start playing the numbers. It's like putting a puzzle together. Okay. I used to have a thing called Race to Ruby, and it was basically we had 100 pieces to the puzzle, and every single puzzle, you better like that picture on the front of that puzzle, because every single piece of that puzzle, when you get either a new contact or a new person that you got to follow up on, you start putting those pieces together, and you put their name on the back of that piece. Okay. So you can keep moving forward, and you cannot stop until you put those 100 pieces together. I don't care if you've sent out a voice message. I don't care if you've ran into somebody at the grocery store. I don't care if you're just talking to some brand new person that, is kind of even thinking about. You're utilizing other people's stories. You're getting them out as fast as possible. And then you're working with your team. And when you start driving, and if any of you guys understand driving the lines, I do. Okay. And in a compressed binary, I mean, this plan, when you go down even 7, 10, whatever levels, you get paid on X amount, but it all flows up to the top, you guys. And when you start saying, Aunt Mabel, do you know anybody that has inflammation problems? Man, I saw this lady's feet, and you can't even believe what happened to her. You know anybody from your church that might have some of the same problems? We have a special, and it's all natural, and you need to take a look at it. And then you go on to the next person and the next person and the next person. You don't have time to stop. This is your day today to move yourself to that next level. I've gotten 3 orders since I've gotten on this call. 3 orders, you guys. And the reason why is because everybody's watching. Well, I was going to get 1, but I think I'll just get 3, you guys. And I hear they just extended the dollar special. Don't share that until tomorrow. You know why? Because then people procrastinate on what they were going to get done today. You want to move as much product today and as many people today with the special that's been put in front of you and the $1,000 special. You want to use that as an enhancement right up front. You post tonight at midnight that, oh my gosh, we exploded the company and they're going to give us 1 more week of the $1 special to get people registered. I'm telling you guys, it's going to change your business. But the one thing that I have done for all these years is I utilize all of the times that I get referrals. I send out messages to people. I love you. I help you. Will you get me 5 referrals? I said, you're in real estate. I've gotten you lots of real estate stuff. I need 5 referrals from you. Hey, you do my hair. I told you I was going to get you off your feet. You guys, the best thing that you can do for a hairdresser or somebody that's sitting in all that toxic environment is to get them off their feet. You guys, most of them don't have a plan. They don't have a plan for their future. That's why they're still on their feet in their 60s and their late 50s, is because they don't have a plan. This is their plan. This is going to save them. Waitresses on their feet every day have inflammation. How many of you guys have gone to a restaurant and saw an older lady still on the floor? You guys, save her. You guys, it's time to throw the life jackets out there to anybody and every single person that you've ever loved in your life. This is it. Why? Because you can prove to them. Let them see the science. Let them read the science. It doesn't matter. But once you start doing that, I guarantee you, people are going to fall in love with you because you just gave them the biggest piece of hope they've ever had. And I said, I pray every day, guys. I've done it my whole life. I'm a prayer warrior. I pray for people all over the world. I pray for this company. I pray for Daniel. I pray for you guys. Some of you guys I don't even know yet, but I still pray for you. You know why? Because of what we can do. What we can do.
Oh my gosh. I'm a big prayer warrior too, Cindy. Thank you for praying for all of us. That is amazing. My gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so, so, so excited. This is beyond anything that we all dreamed of, you guys. I think that we just need to run with it and do our best, reaching out and you know, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, right? Is that the way it goes? All right, George, you may go ahead and you may say whatever's on your mind because you've had your hand up for a while, I see.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, you don't have not heard as much of me, but we have done Zooms for more than 200 people so far. And one of the things that I'm excited is that I feel like deja vu because I went through this for when I started in the company I was before, between 2003, well, in 3 years. And first of all, 3 years took me to hit $1 million in that company. And the only thing that we were promoting were weight loss. I was more complex. And then it's interesting, 3 years. Then by the following year, I hit my second $1 million, and by following my third $1 million. And why was happening? Not because I was superstar or anything like that, because we were hitting in a need. Now, more complex product, you remember you had to cleanse for 2 days in a row. Some people didn't like that at all. And I mean, it was no fun. And the reason is because the market that we have right now. And this is why I said deja vu. And Cindy has been saying you have to talk to everybody. But this is some very simple technique that we use that we were getting people with their 2 people right away. When you sign somebody up to lose weight, in most cases, in many cases, it's an emotional thing that they need to. Even if it's losing all the last 5 or 10 pounds because the person cannot lose it, etc. It's a very emotional connection. And I always ask, and that was our technique, how many people do you know, who would you like, of the people that you know, friends, family, that want to do it with you? Because when you have more than 2 people supporting you, you can you are going to have much better results when everybody's working together as a support. And we were getting people with their 2 people right away. And when I mean 24 hours, 48 hours, and that's the way that the whole thing is spread out so much that, like I again started with, we started from zero, and then probably by the third month I hit $10,000 a month. By the fifth month, $20,000 a month. Then I stayed there for a little while. And then I hit 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. But the reason is because people were coming in, and we didn't have a pay plan with the matching bonus that we have here. We didn't have anything like that. The reason I'm saying that is because make sure you use me. I put it on Legacy Makers. Use us because we had the experience. But in my case, Cindy is going also through deja vu because that's the way that she went when she went through Blue Diamond. That's very hard, by the way, in the company she was. This is something that is history is repeating, but with something that's much simpler, much stronger. That's why we talk to everybody. You don't know. And this is something that it goes beyond the packages. The packages are until today, and the $1 until I think it's next week. But the excitement doesn't stop. We are not going to stop because the packages are not there anymore. We bring people, and by the way, it doesn't matter how we bring the people as long as they are, the ideal, the minimum is the $200 package, definitely. But the idea is that they are in smart shape. We have other products that are going to support that weight loss, like the Vitality. People need good nutrition. I have a long conversation with Patrick last night. We were talking about that. We need good nutrition in our system. And in other words, we have the products to support that weight loss. That's the cool thing. And the third thing that I want to say, when I was saying use me, don't use me just for Spanish calls. My organization, I have 800,000 people, and yeah, we have like 10,000 Spanish-speaking people, but we have 790,000 other, mostly English, but we have Chinese, we have many other languages. Just because I am good on numbers, and you know that. And we had to have more guys here too in the call. Guys are very motivated by numbers. There women do too, but guys they are warriors. There's a famous saying that said, "Men are hunters, women are gardeners." But we had to have the 2 of us. together, because gardeners are the one that want to take care of the team, and they want to work with the team, and we had to have a little of everything. I remember one of the top distributors, Beverly Nagler is her name, the network marketers in the industry. Beverly used to say, guys go there hunting and they're killing people, signing up people, but they're not taking care of everything. And we women, we had to keep the whole thing organized. And then it's why women grow so fast in our business. But when we use both, wow, nothing can stop us. That's why it's so important to have a collaboration. We need more guys. I know Gary's here. I know Craig is here. I know Windsor is here. But that's it, I think. Daryl's here. But anyway, but we need to work all together, because this is a huge market and very emotional market. That's why the pictures before and after from Cindy, they're working so well. And we have a person in that company that said that they got to $1 million, and they said the only thing that we did is before, after, every day we're talking to people before and after. And for those of you that were in that company, one of the most popular pictures was using somebody else's story. That was the guy that has a little before and after. He has like a Speedo, and that became the one of the reasons a lot of people were joining. This couple from Montreal, probably you remember them. That was the first picture that became viral in that company. Before we have more pictures. Now eventually there were thousands of pictures, and that's going to happen here, before and after. But anyway, and that strengthens your belief. Mary was talking about belief today, and that's basically what is strengthening your belief. When you see the result before, after, and when you are doing it yourself, it's important that I can't wait for me to have the product also. Another reason I talked to Patrick, because we are going to do something cool that you are going to see soon. But anyway, I just very excited. I don't want to take more time. We have a call to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, after the call of Dr. Dan, we have a Zoom where we have different testimonials with different people. For some of you that have been in the call that have seen, and it's a little different from the other calls because it's very strong just on the GLP-3 and on the power of the business. That's something I did in that other company. But anyway, and the presentation is only 17 minutes. The rest is testimonials. But anyway, I'm super excited, and I'm excited to see you in that journey, because this is going to be huge. Literally, the word is huge with a capital H. And by the way, the H is hero too. It's a hero product.
Oh my gosh, it is huge. And we have this huge opportunity to go out and just to share. And I have, well, Cindy put in the chat, make sure everybody looks at the chat, because she put in that she is having a call at noon Pacific. So she has her number here. You can enter the code that's here. And she's, so take a look at that. I know that we have so much going on. There's so many calls going on. Make sure that you're plugging in. Make sure that you're staying connected. My call to action for you is to go out and share. I want you to connect. I want you to drip on people. People are they're responding to your social media. Go on that social media, all your platforms, and see who is liking things, who is commenting. I want you to go out and I want you to correspond with that person, whatever that looks like for you. What I've been doing personally is I'm asking people are asking for information through Messenger, and I'm saying, I would like to send you a video. What is your cell number, or is your email better? I'd rather get their cell number. I want to get them off of social, and I want to get their contact information. And then I'm sending that the video through my link, right, through the app, so I can see when they open it. Okay, so I encourage you to do that. I want you to reach out to at least 2 people as soon as we get off this call, because we're all fired up and we're all excited because we have the best thing going in this industry. Who's excited? Raise your hand. I am so pumped up. I am so excited. So 2 new people I want you to reach out to. I want you to go ahead and I want you to go to your socials, and I want you to reach out that way. I want you to start dripping on people. That's what I'm really good at. Dripping on people, loving on people, making that connection with people, right? They might not come back to you today. They might come back to you next week. That's okay. You want to start that conversation. Happy New Year, right? Ask them about their family. Little drips, little drips, little drips. But biggest thing, make the connection, whatever that looks like. That is the big call of action today. All right, who's going to go out there and do that? We are doing this together. We're building momentum together. We can't do this alone, right? Lean on your leaders. George said, reach out. Adrienne, I know, is like, please contact me. Nicole is like, please contact me, use me. And so we are. So go ahead and do that. Who is excited for a great day? I am so excited for a great day. I don't want to take too much of our time because we have work to do, right? It's Monday morning. We're fired up. We're excited. Anybody else want to share? Adrienne, do you want to close this out?
Yeah, Mari, thank you so much. I mean, you're just such an incredible host today. You're such a pro. Really appreciate all your wisdom and feedback. I know you're building a huge book of business right now, not just around the GLP, but before that as well. And I'm just really proud of you. Thank you for talking about belief and pouring belief in us today and giving us simple steps to do. Really appreciate you saying just reach out to 2. I think you need to start with 2 right now. And so just wanted to say thank you so much, Mari. You're such a rock star. I'm so excited for you to go 4-star. Woo woo! Let's go! You and Nicole, 4-star baby. Let's do it. And use this promo. Everybody deserves to use this promo to rank advance right now. We just had a new 3-star. We just celebrated in the car here. We're in Kansas City. So congratulations. I mean, seriously, it's just phenomenal. So excited. Thank you guys so much. We're going to end the call. Let's go get to work. Mari, you're a rock star. You guys, any questions at all, reach out, reach up, and let's go. All right. Make it a great day. Thank you.
All right.
Bye, everyone.